Our next speaker for your August 1787 orientation is a junior here at JMU, and he has a lot of good things to say, so really listen. Please give a warm welcome to Ricky Webster.
Hey everyone, good evening and thanks for having me. It's great to be here. I can't believe they picked me for this thing. I mean, seriously? But here it goes. Congratulations, you did it. You made it through high school, you got into JMU, and you're about to start a whole new chapter of your life. The amount of stress this transition can cause is ridiculous, but it's the good kind of stress, and you're in for one hell of a ride. I know you're probably really nervous and anxious to see what college is all about, but don't take those high school years for granted. I don't think I've ever had 4 years in my life that were more stressful, challenging, or filled with change. Well, until I got to college, that is, but that's another story. But at the same time, those 4 years in high school began to shape who I am and help me form relationships that would ideally last forever. Unfortunately, when you leave for college, you have to leave some of those relationships behind. I was sitting in the same spot as you were 3 years ago, sitting through the same dumb orientation speaker. Honestly, I can't remember to save my life who my speaker was or what in the world he talked about. It's probably some old guy telling me to go off and follow my dreams or something like that. I didn't really pay attention to him, but I have a reason for you guys to listen to me and to think about the things I'm about to tell you. I'm only a few years older than you, but I've been through a lot of the same experiences that are about to happen to you, and I've faced a lot of the struggles you're about to face as you start your first year of college. If you're like me, at this point in your lives, you have a lot of people back home that were really hard to leave behind. Best friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, parents, pets, anybody. All these people want you to talk on the phone, text, Skype, whatever, all the time. I'm here to tell you that I've been there, and how I would have handled leaving home and maintaining my relationships differently. I met a girl my senior year of high school, and at the time, it seemed like we would be together forever. She got accepted into Radford a couple hours down the road, and I got accepted into JMU. Because we were so young and hopeful, we decided to continue our relationship and try the whole long-distance thing. Every night we would sit in our respective dorm rooms and talk on Skype. We would constantly be texting each other, and maybe every month or so we would drive to the other school for a weekend visit. Because we were always connected to each other through our laptops or our cell phones, we got this kind of illusion that we were always together, always connected. In reality, on Friday nights we would be sitting in our respective dorm rooms talking at a computer screen, while all of our hallmates were out frat parties, getting wild, and doing the typical college freshman thing. I mean, you guys have been here a couple days, so yeah, you know what I'm talking about. After 2.5 years, I just kind of got sick of being in all the time and not being able to go out and do my own thing, so I ended it. Now, I'm not going to stand up here and tell you to abandon your relationship because you and your boyfriend or girlfriend go to different schools. Some couples are just star-crossed lovers, and if you can make it work, that's fucking awesome. Go you guys. Oh yeah, you can cuss in college, by the way. We're all grown-ups here. What I'm really here to tell you is that I have experience with long-distance relationships and how and why you might want to look at them a little bit differently than you probably are right now. Now that I've given you guys a basic rundown of my relationship, it's time to get into some of the details about why I got out of it. You know that one friend that either thinks you either hate them or you're dead if you don't respond to one of their texts within 5 minutes? That friend that's constantly tap, 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 tap on their cell phone, holding full conversations with 3 different people all at the same time. My girlfriend was that person. Except she wasn't holding conversations with 3 people, just me. If I didn't make it my #1 priority to immediately text her back, she would freak out. Especially on Friday nights. If I decided to actually go out with my friends and didn't get her text, I was without a doubt, her words by the way, off fucking some JMU biddy. To avoid these freakouts, I would just stay in and we would talk on Skype. That was safe. For both of us. We both knew each other would be there, just a few clicks of a mouse away. But then I began to picture myself in third person. I could picture myself sitting at my desk talking into a computer screen, no one on the other side, and I could hear the world happening right outside my door. But I was too afraid what would happen if I wasn't with this girl. Too afraid to get out there, to open up, to become vulnerable. Now, our relationships back home are really important to us. I get that. They're our safety net, our comfort zone. They'll always be there if and inevitably when we really fuck something up. And that's really comforting, and it's nice to have that feeling of security. My girlfriend and I were each other's comfort zones. I may have made her sound a little bit crazy, but I felt good knowing that she was there, so artificially close to me. I'm here to tell you to get out of that comfort zone. Go out. Make friends. Be yourself. I feel like people always say this, but it's true. Your college years fly by. It feels like I blinked my eyes as a freshman, and now I'm a senior. It's not that I regret the 2 years I spent in college with this girl, but at the same time, I'll never be able to get those back. And I wish I would have done exactly what I just told you guys to do. I wish I would have gone out and discovered who I was earlier in my college experience, so I would have had more time to be myself in college. It's an experience that everyone should have. You'll learn so much about yourself and just people, life, the world if you just get out there. Don't spend your time cooped up trying to maintain your old relationships. They'll always be there. The people you know and love back home have shaped your life up until now and will continue to do so. They will still be a huge part of your life, no doubt about that. Don't ever let them go. But don't let those relationships run your life or stop you from being yourself and letting new people in. Open up about yourself and people will open up to you. We're all growing up really fast, and now is the time that you will form even more relationships that will last a lifetime. Well, my time is about up, so if you take anything from me, remember these things. Work hard. Don't skip class. It's not hard. Just do it. You won't be sorry. School always comes first. But make time to go out there and meet people. Go to parties. Be social. Come out of your shell. Have real-life conversations with real people. And really listen. Listen to each other. Listen to the world. Listen to yourself. Oh, and watch out for cops. Thanks.